So when you've got at Lorita's Bakery, you see, this is when, again, you really want to do those bar models. But can you just solve that without a bar model? You're not even on that problem. Okay, so at Lorita's Bakery, 3/5 of the baked goods are pies, and the rest are cakes. So you know you're going to have to do a bar model. And if you are not on this problem, I highly recommend you get on this problem. If you already did this problem, then you might want to get it out and look at it. Just make sure you did it right. Okay, so we already know that we're going to have to take this bar and do what with it?
Split it into 5.
Split it into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. At Lorita's Bakery, 3/5 of the baked goods are pies. So 3 of the 5 are pies. I'm just taking what the problem is telling me and doing it step by step. Okay. And the rest are cakes. So I already know this is the rest. There's 2 leftover units. That's the rest. Cakes and pies. So this right here, cakes. That's the rest. Okay. So we got that. 3/5 pies. 2/5 cakes. 1/3 of the pies. I know that's easy because there are 3 units that are pies. So 1 of the 3 are coconut. I'm just doing what the problem told me. 1/3 of the pies are coconut. Now this next part is the one that probably made some of y'all go, I hate my life. I hate Miss Strickland. She's evil. She needs to go back home and go get her purse. Okay. 1/6 of the cakes are angel food. And you're like, I don't know what to do with that information. I kind of see what you did, and I like it, but I'm just going to tweak it just a little bit, what you did on that one problem. Or maybe what you did right here, and that was something else. Oh, I do. Okay, I thought that's what you did on the other thing. Okay. 1/6 of the cakes. So I'm here with my cakes. Now I'm going to do this in just a little bit of a different color just so you can see what I'm doing. Your face, you know what? I hate my life. Okay, so I've only got 2 units. I need 6 to fit. 6. So how can I take 2 units and make it to where I've got 6? I need to split them into thirds. So I've got to do this one into thirds and this one into thirds. So some of you knew to do it, but you doubted yourself. But the one thing about fractions, they all have to be even. They all have to be equal. So if I gave KJ a big old honking cookie, which would not happen because I don't like him enough. If I gave him a big old cookie and then I gave Abby a little bitty piece, she might go, hey, that's not fair. That's not equal. Same thing as with fractions. They have to be equal. That would have been the same thing with me and my brother. If they'd given him like a teeny tiny piece and me a big piece because I was better, he wouldn't have liked that at all. So what you do to one unit, you've got to do to the other units to keep it fair. So when I did this into thirds, we did this one into thirds. So we need to do these into thirds. What you do to one, you gotta do to the other.
It's okay if you did it like that thing, like you did it on the side. Like that way.
It was just, for me, it was easier to see it this way. I don't know if you heard KJ. He said, is it okay if I went this way? It's fine. It was just for me, because y'all know sometimes my brain is kind of weird. For me, it was easier for me to do it this way. Whatever floats your boat, just get the answer right. Okay? Because sometimes I will do stuff going this way. Because sometimes you'll have to take one unit and split it up. Come on. Okay. What fraction of, oh wait, we didn't do 1/6 of the cakes. So we're still here with cakes. 1/6 of the cakes. I marked it real quick so I wouldn't lose it. So this is angel food. Angel food. 1/6. So there's my cakes. We have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1/6 of the cakes are angel food. What fraction of all of the baked goods? Please stop with the bottle. At Lorita's Bakery are coconut pie. See, that's coconut pie. It's not angel food. So before it was 1/3 of the pies are coconut, and that would have been like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You would say just 1/5. What fraction of all the baked goods? So here we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, which is the same thing as 1/5. It's the same thing. Okay. What fraction of all of the baked goods? So that's A. What fraction of all of the baked goods at Lorita's Bakery are angel food cakes? What fraction? We already know the denominator. You should. The denominator was 15 because we just counted those things. What fraction? How many units did I mark for angel food? 1. So what fraction is angel food cake? 1 out of 15. 1/15 of the stuff at the bakery is angel food cake. Sometimes you're going to have to take an extra unit and fraction it out like that. Okay. So when it changes the denominator on you like that, don't freak out and be like, but that's not anywhere in there. If you've got a unit and you have to turn it into another fraction, just split it up. Because you are going to run into those. I just hate that it did it on the homework and not on the problem set. Okay, let's look at number 4. I haven't even looked at it. Okay. You haven't even done it. Okay. Have y'all worked it yet?
No.
All right, so work. Okay. Grandpa Mick opened a pint of ice cream. He gave his youngest grandchild, 1/5 of the ice cream. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So youngest grandchild got 1/5. So youngest grandchild got 1/5. And his middle grandchild, 1/4 of the remaining. Here's the remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4. So middle grandchild got that. 1/4 of the remaining. Looking like yours so far. May not be labeled the same, but there we go. Then he gave his oldest grandchild 1/3 of the ice cream that was left after serving the others. This is left. There are 1, 2, 3. The oldest got 1/3 of the 3. See, my denominator's a 3. There are 3 left. Oldest grandchild got 1/3 that was left. There were 3. He got 1 of the 3. Who got the most ice cream? How do you know? Draw a picture to support your reasoning.
Nobody got the most ice cream because they all got the same amount.
They all got the same amount.
That's what they go.
Well, if he ate this,
Then he got the most. Then he got the Then he got the
so right now, but it doesn't say that until B. So right now, they all got an even amount. Who got the most ice cream? How do you know? Draw a picture to support your reasoning. Out of the grandkids, they got it. Are you see-through?
No. No.
From behind? Maybe. From the front? No. So they got an equal amount. So unless you answer B first and then go back and answer A, right now, they are all equal. What fraction of the pint of ice cream will be left if Grandpa Mick serves himself the same amount as the second grandchild? So right here, if this is Grandpa Mick, what would be left? 1/5. How do you have 1/1?
Well, because I saw it just kept going down.
Well, it was going down because it was of what was left, and so the denominator was going, excuse me, because there were 4 pieces left, and then there were 3 units left, and then there were 2 units left. So, what fraction of the pint of ice cream will be left if Grandpa Mick serves himself the same amount as the second grandchild? So, what fraction would be left as the second grandchild? So that's right there with the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had to go back and read it again. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. The second grandchild. The middle. So, but who got the most? Nobody. They all had an equal amount.
Wait, did he say 1/4? Oh.
Get it?
Yeah.
So, but how do I know? Well, because when it was split up, they all had the same amount. And so I have my justification by using the tape diagram. H-E-Drew. There.